He said that he should resign. That is the one that he can come out any day, anytime and prove that Matawale is the main person. And even we've seen Tinubu even come out on video, on fire video, and say that Matawale is the one sponsoring security in Zamfara, Katsina, and Kaduna states.
There were a lot of issues in the past with my predecessor. In fact, let me say this very categorical. If I were him, I would resign and face all the allegations against me. And that would have been more honorable, because from all the information we're getting, my predecessor was fully involved in some of these banditry issues. Typical is the fact that was a permanent secretary when his children were abducted. And it was unfortunate that he had to pay ransom through the government house. And it was also very clear, based on all the allegations, that bandits were being kept at government house. There are so many issues. So for me, honestly, if I were him, I'll step aside and face this allegation until I clear my name before I come back and continue my job. That should have been more honorable. And how can you imagine all these allegations against him, and he's still the Minister of Defense? I mean, that is unfair. This man could have been honorable, stay aside, face all these allegations, clear his name, and then come back and continue to do whatever he wants to do. Whether he wants to remain as minister or he wants to do something else, that would have been more honorable as far as I'm concerned. If I'm in that position, believe me, I'll put in my resignation letter.
Well, Your Excellency, he has not been nailed by the EFCC, so why do you think he should have been probed before taking up the appointment?
Nigeria must be disengaged. To be re-engaged, if possible. And now they are trying to sit up and know what to do at the end of the day. It points it out very clearly that Tinubu might not survive a second-term ambition. Because those who saw you as the Messiah are the ones that are going to dethrone you 2027. This is not the first time we are hearing it. And let me tell you, 2 days ago, another set of Boko Haram Fulani Conquest Command reported or said that their men came in through the Benin Republic. They are already here in Nigeria. And secondly, now we had it on a good note too, that we have over 1.6 million jihadists in the forest. And everybody has been pointing hand at this Matawale. You can remember some time ago, one man was also arrested, and it is being believed that that man has links with Matawale. For somebody again to come out and say that the serving minister of defense or whatever, is having a hand in what is happening in the entire northern part of the country, calls for not even an immediate action, but a deliberate, an urgent one, an emergency one. Either the presidency resigns him, or he resigns, or Tinubu sacks him, or But the fact is that when you sack such people, you have already added more fuel, because they are going to use their contacts and position to to advance tension in the north. That's it. Most of them that you see that are occupying any position today is because of the kind of force they are holding, the kind of people they control. At the end of the day, that if you are not able to extend anything to them, they will unleash it on the society and they pretend as if that nothing is happening. Are you trying to tell me that Tinubu is not aware that people has been calling for Matawale resignation? Why hasn't he resigned? Nigerians are dying on daily basis because of this man. The Northerners are unconscious because of this man. Millions of Hausas are being murdered under the spirit of conquest. Nigerians are being threatened on daily basis. Still, they have not come out to tell us that or carry out an investigation, because it is not an Igbo man. It is not nnamdikanu. It is not Simon Eba. Those who are deliberately killing Nigerian citizens for political gain, for religious gain, Nobody is arresting them. Nobody is saying anything because they are not evil. The Yorubas are afraid to go an extra mile to do the needful. And now that their man is not even there as president anymore to shade them, I mean Buhari. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu doing? What is the real thing that he's telling Nigerians? You cannot come security, you cannot provide food. The worst of it all is even food. A lot of people are losing their life. There is mass flooding in Borno State. People are being killed on a daily basis. I say the presidency itself is not responding. It's not saying anything. It's not proactive. That is why the generals are meeting and say, this man, excuse us. That should be something else we need to do. And that's what they want to do. And all eyes are now on Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, and of course, the Labour Party presidential candidate 2023. They're already looking towards that direction. Why is it that up till now, 37 years after, Nigeria as a nation has not been able to uncover and persecute or prosecute those who are involved in sponsorship of insecurity in the north? Remember some time ago that Saudi Arabia also published names of those behind the killings, insurgency in Nigeria. And I can tell you that 80% of them are northerners.
But the government refused to call them release the list.
So why are they making noise about insecurity? Why is Abu Salami standing up and said this? Why is Danjuma standing up and said security? Danjuma. Since they have already made it public that these people are the people who are behind the mass killing, insecurity, food insecurity, damage, everything. Why Nigeria is not working? Not us. What is it that they actually want to achieve with mass killing on daily basis? And not only that, more and more of them are infiltrating our forests, all in the name of herdsmen, bandits, conquest agenda. That is just the truth. And Tinubu is there, is watching. I don't know why people who were given position to protect life and property looks as if they are being given that position because that is what they are known for, causing insecurity in Nigeria. That Motawala was appointed Minister of Defense State because he is the one in charge of insecurity in the north. He's the one sponsoring Boko Haram. That's why they are appointed him. Is that what this administration is trying to tell us? Is that what the whole thing looks like? Somebody who said freedom and somebody who looted the commonwealth of the people visited EFCC and went home. And somebody said, give this man freedom to be where he wants to be. You put him in DSS custody. Who is better? Who is more justifiable? I want to know. Even the EFCC chairman threatened that if he can't Bello, I will do this. I swear, at the end of the day, Bello showed face in EFCC headquarters and walked away gently. Nigeria now has become a jungle. I've told them, if care is not taken, it will go to a point any moment from now, they will start preparing to observe 1 minute silence for Nigeria.
1 minute silence.
Because it has become something that has threatened. But some of these things that are unfolding on daily basis, are you not saying that it is eating up both those children who are seeing these people as role models, are no longer seeing them as role models? But let me tell you, I used to admire some certain people when I was growing up, but I don't do that anymore. Apart from Fela and Gani Fayemi. Fela and Nicola Bakuti, Gani Fayemi, those are the people But yes, of course, for this, I don't want to go too far. I also appreciate Gani Adams for always standing for the people, always defending what is right, struggling to get the consciousness of Nigeria brought back to life. But unfortunately, they have not been able to look at that direction. A little continue. You can see what happened in Osun State. Nigeria is gradually heading towards that direction. Nigeria must be disengaged to be re-engaged, if possible. And now they are trying to sit up and know what to do at the end of the day. It points it out very clearly that Tinubu might not survive a second-term ambition. Because those who saw you as the Messiah are the ones that are going to dethrone you 2027.
You see, in our country, like I always say, the more you look, the less you see. And the more you see, the less you know. For Bello Turuji, the bandit leader, to have mentioned a name of a former governor of a state, a bandit leader, that should serve as a very, very big, in a normal system, in a normal country, if a bandit leader can mention your name, you'll have seen resignation. But like I say, in Nigeria, our own world is different from outside the world, or in quotes, a normal world. But then, this is the issue. Matawale again, the incumbent governor has come out. I was watching it on is it on channel television? It came out.
Governor of Zamfara too.
Yes, I said the current governor now came out to say that Matawale has some skeleton in his book cover and everything. But then I have a feeling that DSS might be running some baggage check. They are the top secret agency in Nigeria, and I give kudos to them. So they said they might be running some baggage that we don't know. Obviously, they won't want to mention it. They'll have been doing their investigation.
Don't forget that the former chairman, Binchi. You know, are you not sure they're not covering up something?
No. But now that Bichi has been removed, or maybe has resigned due to his and the new person, and yes, and the new person is there. So we should be looking at the fact that DSS might be running some background check. Yes, that is you have to give kudos. They are the top secret agency in Nigeria. Might be this of that we don't know. Understand that maybe at the end, maybe end of this year or beginning of next year, they might come out with a statement, either to debunk the allegations that the man is not behind, or to confirm. One of the two, either to debunk or to confirm. And if they confirm, that means you can be sure that the man is going to be arrested and going to be persecuted. Because we've seen the lives, properties of people that have been lost due to the insecurity in the northwest. That is banditry. Understand? And then we have feelings that these bandits, they might be working for top people. We'll be saying it that Abacha said, I don't say former leader of Nigeria. Abacha said that if insecurity is beyond one day, government has a hand. That's what he said. Government has a hand in it. So that means there might be some people that might be working, that may be working with these bandits, but they seems untouchable. You understand? Somebody came on that day and said that anytime they arrest bandits and then there's an order from somewhere to release them. That's what he said. He said it on air openly. So that means if you can be arresting nonsense actors and people are calling for them to be released, who are those people? We should ask ourselves. Because the genesis of banditry was when they start discovering some natural minerals in the soil. Like I always say that the oil of Niger Delta is for all Nigerians, but the natural resources of the north, sometimes it's for only them. You understand? Because ordinarily Nigeria should not be depending only on oil. Ordinarily, you have many. God has blessed this country with so much natural resources that Nigeria should be suffering. Not only oil, even minus oil, you have gold. In this country, we have diamonds, we have bitumen, we have coal, we have cocoa, we have we have arable lands for people to farm. You understand? So there are some countries, for example, in Israel, Israel is a desert nations. They are even exporting something. I give an example of how Nigeria has went from grace to grass. Ordinarily, countries are going from grass to grace. How Nigeria as a country has moved from grace to grass. I give an example how then it was Malaysia. They came to Bendel. And then because Benin, Edo State and Delta, they were together before. Yeah. It was old Bendel states. How Malaysian people, and the top government, they came to Bendel to take this palm kernel seed. Today, Malaysia is one of the topmost exporter of, groundnut oil, palm oil, and even countries like Nigeria even importing from them. What we have already. You understand? I give that example that Nigeria is a case of that a son or a daughter of a man that butchers cow, that kills cow, that even dash people cows, but the children are now eating bones. What we have is so enormous on the ground in this country. So Nigeria as a country has no business with poverty. No business. God has. So when people are start praying, oh, let's pray for Nigeria. What exactly are you praying for? God has given you everything. Rain at the time. So yes, now sun comes at the perfect time. We have everything that we needed. But it is corruption that's our greatest undoing. One man wants to accumulate everything. You are stealing money that even your great grandchildren will not even. You steal money, you bury money, you buy houses, you do everything. Till tomorrow, they said Abacha's money, as in Abacha is still giving Nigeria money from the grave. How many years after? Now, do you know how many leaders that we have that is more worse than Abacha? Now, we don't even know. There might be some leaders in Nigeria that may be worse than Abacha that we don't know. But look at Abacha's money till today. You accumulate 80 billion, 100 billion, and leave the ordinary citizens in Nigeria. Hardworking people. Nigerians are hardworking. Nigerians are hustling. Don't forget all those nonsense. Say Nigerians are forced. No. Nigerians are hardworking people. Nigerians are working legitimately. Most Nigerians. But what is the result of the work? A man is working, feeding his family 4,000 salary. That one cannot even buy a bag of rice. You understand? They're going to pay no more subsidy on electricity. It's going to pay for band A, is it band A or band B? It's going to send you to school. For the first time, schools are, I'm telling you, schools are shifting resumption dates for the first time ever. Parents cannot send their children to school anymore. So now see little children now on the streets, they are walking. In school hours. You understand? So this is a very big issue, and we just talk about these things.
So do you think do you think it's high time now? Because truly, just like they've accused Matawale, do you know it's high time this rubbish of kidnapping and banditry?
Yes.
The government of the day really face it and make sure that this, because now the farmers cannot go to farm again.
Yes.
And that's a high cost of food production and cost of buying food. Yes. Do you know it's high time Tinubu use his power, to curb this level of insecurity in the northwest?
Yes. If the army can, I don't know, if they can use the same, or how do I put it, the same energy, or how do I put it, the same in the southeast, in the same in the north, maybe insecurity will have gone. Because I saw a list, a man from the many people, they brought out the list of checkpoints in the southeast. I saw checkpoints like almost from year to year, according to what I saw. If that amount, and we know that, and I keep saying, in Nigeria, the most insecure place in Nigeria is in the north. The most troubled region. Everybody have their own challenges, obviously. It's in the north. So if that same checkpoint, for example, is being deployed to the north, then maybe banditry will have ended. You understand? A man, there was a time that they said that even his helicopter is giving bandits food. You understand? We heard it.
Red Cross.
So what is the problem? Nobody can be bigger than the government. Nobody is bigger than the government. The government, that's why in my life say Ijoba Munimo Ogun. That means the government can arrest anybody like I always say, if for example me as I'm standing here, if I make if I make any decision to threaten anybody, I'll be arrested here for next tomorrow. So these people that we saw bandit, for example, bandit was on TikTok collecting ransom live, TikTok live. What does that tell you? Can't it be traced? I don't understand. No, you have to ask yourself these questions. Or if I make a threat, for example, today, I'll be arrested tomorrow. But bandit was collecting money on TikTok. We saw it, saw the videos, collecting money. He was even holding the ransom. Look at cash. Understand? You understand? So, and like I say, you see, until there's a deterrence, let the government, let them start punishing bad behavior. You understand? If there's a deterrence, nobody want to go again. But when you are rehabilitating, in quote, terrorists, rehabilitating, is it bandits or those stuff, there's no deterrence, because ordinarily somebody, you kill a man, you make the wife a widow, you kill a man, you kill the wife, you make a man a widower, you kill the parents, you make children orphans. After being arrested and everything, then tomorrow maybe you are granted amnesty. Then another person want to join that same group. When you look at okay, this our other colleague, since they've done all these things, they have got amnesty, let me go and join. If they arrest me today, I'll say it's enough. But when there is punishment for crimes, nobody want to get into it. So now banditry seems to become a very big business in the north, and like kidnappings in the south, in Nigeria, all those stuff. Until the strong arm of the law caught these people, we are not going to see any. We are not going to see any changes. We can, like I always say, we can keep deceiving ourselves. Oh, I hope, I pray, I hope, I decree, I declare. No. As far as we are on earth here, all power belongs to God. That's our spiritual and everything. But on earth, you have a government. On earth here, all power belongs to the government. They can do and undo. They can, if tomorrow government can wake up and say, I ban something, and it is banned, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So that means the bandits can be arrested. These people that are causing chaos, that are causing mayhem, can be arrested if there's a political will by the government to arrest them. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is above government. You understand? So it's as simple as that. So let the government, let them wake up to their responsibilities and start arresting non-state actors that may want to disrupt life and properties that are causing insecurity. But insecurity now is causing hunger. Like I said, a man came from Benue. You know, he's from Benue. Ordinarily, the man from Benue he send his family food. No, the man is in Lagos. So ordinarily, his family send him food. You understand? So, but now, because of the insecurity in Benue State, the man now is now sending his family food from Lagos to Benue. And ordinarily, Benue is supposed to be the food basket of the nation. So that's an irony. They call it a paradox. Ibanuje Bukuni. A man in Lagos that his family is to send him food from Benue. Insecurity now is now sending food from Lagos down to Benue, which is supposed to be the food basket of Nigeria. That's a very sad something. That's a tragedy, I might call it that. So until the government they are ready to arrest anybody that seems to threaten people with insecurity, that seems to cause chaos, that is killing, that is causing destruction, wanton killings, love and properties. Until then, we are not likely to see the end to this Matawale and this Zamfara governors predicament.